Hey, Mike Swanson here. As you can see in this video, I'm in a bank vault. And that's keeping with the theme of what I've got to tell you today. You see, I've just issued a research report for private Wall Street 1.0 power investors telling them about a new bull market that's about to begin in gold and commodities. And I've told them about a dozen or so stocks that I think are going to lead the way over the next couple months. While everyone pretty much is simply paying attention to these wild up and down gyrations we've been seeing the past couple weeks in the NASDAQ and the Dow, what they are not noticing is that commodities and mining stocks are lining up to start a new bull market. In fact, some of them have already broken out and it's already beginning. And I got to show this to you. So I put together this special presentation. Okay, I just released a critical report today because a new invisible bull market is starting. I say it's invisible because almost no one is paying any attention to it. Not a single person on CNBC has said a word about it this week. So, before I show you what I mean, let me tell you what a bull market really is. You see, I break the market up into 4 stages. You have a stage 1 consolidation phase, a stage 2 bull market, a stage 3 top, and a stage 4 bear market. During these phases, the long-term 100, 50, and 200-day moving averages tend to act as support in a bull market and as resistance in a bear market and during a basing phase. To give you an example, from 2007 to 2009, as you know, the Dow was in a horrible bear market, and the moving averages acted as resistance during that time. And they're in a stage 1 base here, stage 3 top here, and since 2009, they've been in a bull market, although momentum is now slowing down, and there's a question that people are facing: are we in a stage 3 top? Because during stage 3 tops, volatility tends to increase, which is exactly what we've been seeing. Now, I want to say to you, do not be a Dow dummy. Now, what I mean by that is that the real opportunities to make money right now are in markets that are starting brand new bull markets that are coming out of stage 1 bases, because when that happens, a market tends to go up for at least 2 to 3 years, sometimes even longer than that. And while most people are focused on the Dow, they're not paying any attention to where the real places are now to make money. And that's why I'm calling these people Dow dummies, because they're not looking at this. This is the HUI Gold Bugs Index. It tracks the leading big cap gold stocks. And it also had a bad bear market in 2008. And from 2011 to 2013, it was in a stage 3 bear market in which the 150 and 200-day moving averages were acting as resistance. Now, what is fascinating is that these moving averages have now flattened out. And they're now acting, what's going on is the HUI is basing right below them. If the HUI breaks out above them, it will start a brand new bull market. And there's reason to think that this can happen now at any moment. I've been projecting a time period of mid-March to April for this to happen, but the way things are now, it can happen any moment. It could happen today, in fact. But this is a closer look. This is GDX, the gold stock ETF, and with that, the 150-day moving average is at $24.34. The 200-day moving average is at 25. It would take nothing for this to break above 25, and once it happens, this is officially in a new stage 2 bull market. That means we can expect gains to go on for 2 to 3 years. That means you're in a market in which you can sit, you can buy, you can sit, you can hold, you can make money literally month after month. It's a whole different experience than being in something like the Dow right now, which is swinging up and down every week, and it's hard to tell what's going on, and most of the returns have already been made. You know, the Dow went from 7,000 to 16,000. Do you really think it's going to go from 16,000 to 32,000 in the space of a couple years, going straight up like it has? I don't think so, but the potential for those type of moves now exists in gold and commodities. In fact, the breakout has already begun in many segments of the commodity complex. This is the CRB Commodity Index. It already broke out early last week by smashing through these moving averages. It's now attacking its resistance of August. So it's already, the bull market for the CRB index has already started. Let's look at the CCI, the Reuters Commodity Index. Well, it also broke out too above these long-term moving averages. It has jumped higher. It's now trading on its August high. It has cleared a stage 1 base. It is in a new bull market. In fact, individual mining stocks, some of them are already doing it too. This is Southern Copper Corporation, one of the largest mining copper operations on the entire planet. Well, on Friday, it broke out. It busted through its 200-day moving average. Not only that, it cleared resistance that's gone back since August. It's above its August high. It closed Friday on a nice little volume increase there at $30. That's the highest closing high it's had for months. It has broken out of a stage 1 base. Remember the stage 1 base? It's broken out of the stage 1 basing phase. That means that the upside for this stock is incredible over the next couple years. I mean, it could be $100. What does this mean to you? Okay. This means that there is no better way to make money investing than to buy at the start of a new bull market, which is what we're seeing in some of these stocks, in commodities in general, in coffee, but not all of them have broken out yet, but they're lining to break out. That's why I'm looking at the gold stocks. That's why they're in position. That's why I'm bringing this to your attention. I want you to forget about the Dow. I want you to forget about the NASDAQ. I want you to forget about fad stocks like Facebook and Yelp and Twitter. That's all they're talking about on CNBC. That's all people like James Cramer are talking about. But what I'm showing you today is where the real money to put to use right now is. This is the true potential to make money, because this is stuff that's positioned to start a new bull market. It is almost as if you're able to invest in Europe in 2012, when after the Greek stock market crash, which is something I did. It's as if you're able to invest in the U.S. stock market in 2009 or 2002. You are facing the potential here of new bull markets that can last for years. That means you can get in on the cheap. You can get in on stocks paying decent dividends. You can make an absolute killing while pretty much everyone else is ignoring this opportunity. Now, I do want to tell you, you cannot time things perfectly. Breakouts for some of these things have already happened. Some of them are in fact probably happening today. Others may happen in a month, but they are happening. And what I want you to do, and why I'm making this video, is for you to recognize this turn. You must recognize the new bull markets when they are starting. You've seen the charts, you know what's going on, and you must position yourself to take advantage of them. That may mean taking actions in your investment account today. You take the right actions and you can profit. It may mean taking the opportunity to sign up today to the Wall Street Window Power Investor Service and getting your hands on the report I released to the members. This report has information on how to manage your money in a new bull market, how to control the risk in your account by buying multiple positions. How many positions should you buy? I talk about that in the report. And I talk about over a dozen individual mining stocks in this sector that are in a position to break out and go up tremendously over the next couple months. This is the type of information that you need to profit in a new bull market. Did you have this type of information in 2009? Did you have this type of information in Europe 2 years ago? Well, stocks like HL Toy that I bought, and talked about, went from around $1 to $7. The Bank of Ireland had tremendous surge. And now these are the stocks that are in the kind of position those stocks were in 2 years ago. These type of opportunities do not come but a couple times a decade, really. And this is the time. That's why I spent all weekend putting this report together and took time out to make this video because I have to show you these charts. And if you really want to take advantage of this information and dig deeper into these things, I've opened up the Wall Street Window Power Investor Service for the next couple of days for you to get in, and you'll receive the report. In fact, you'll also get an email whenever I buy or sell anything in these stocks and in this sector. And there's so much more. Click the link below here and you can see for yourself. And I hope you take action because this is the time to do it. And I've been waiting for the turn in gold and metals to be able to profit in a new bull market. And this is an exciting week. And almost no one is paying attention to it. So I'm glad that at least you have the foresight and are able to take the time to think about this and consider it and know what's happening. So I'll see you on the other side.